wonderful performance in this film. You really had to go through a lot of emotions. What was it that attracted you to this role?
The humanity aspect. I mean, of the film, I think. And it was not only the role, I think it was the whole thing. It was the whole story. I was very shocked, of course, when I learned about it, because I didn't know before the story. So that's why also I like to, make films, because I try to educate myself with films. So I was so overwhelmed by the story.
Myself as well, while watching it, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to meet any of the women whose husbands were on that submarine, or David Russell, who was the British Commodore?
No, I didn't. Yeah, we met the real admiral, but not the women. I just saw a documentary when you see the wife, the real wife, but that's just the only thing that I was able to watch. And no, but I was just so you can't it's you are immediately drawn to it.
Tell me about working with Matthias Schoenaerts. What does he like to work with as an actor?
He's great. Of course, I knew him as an actor, and I have a great admiration for his work. So it was also one of the things that I was excited about, I have to say, to work with him, even if we don't have many scenes together. And working with Matthias and with Thomas also, because he's a great director, and so it was the whole package was here. It's a gift for an actress to be doing this kind of project.
The set was really multilingual. There were actors from all kinds of countries. What language did you speak on the set, especially with Matthias? Was it French? Because I know
Matthias, we speak French, yes.
Yes?
We speak French together, but he's used to speak English, so sometimes he switches into English. But I was speaking English with Thomas, French with Matthias, and and we shot in Belgium, so we speak French in Belgium.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, because you're the mother of a young son and you play the mother of a young son in this, if that had prepared you to play the mother, but were you actually pregnant at the time?
I was pregnant when I met Thomas, so it's when he saw me pregnant that he had the idea of me pregnant in the film. But I was just like it was like few months after the delivery, so I was like I was still breastfeeding my son when I shot. So, but yeah, I think that it's we like this idea that she was pregnant.
What do you think is the message that people will take away from seeing this movie?
I think that it gives like another aspect of the story. I really hope that people will understand them through their perspective. It's a more human perspective, and I feel that's why it's so important to tell that story. And it's I think it's a very important film, actually.
I agree. You have several films lined up, both in English and in French.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any difference between working on an English set as opposed to working on a French set?
Yeah, it's different, and at the same time it's the same, because you're always in front of a camera. But in English, there's something I really like it. Actually, I like to speak English because it's more, for me, exotic. You see, I mean, maybe I feel less pressure
Huh.
speaking English. Yeah,
Oh, that's
I
interesting.
can like reinvent myself.
Oh, cool.
And I think that when I act in French, it's more. I mean, it's my own language, so I feel I don't have the distance, you know, and French can be very judgmental. So so yeah, I feel maybe more free in English.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking
Thank
to me
you.
today. Thank you for this movie. Your performance was amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.